Welcome back, everybody. We're doing now part 2 of the Brushy race. And this will be the last part, so going through this little mud spot here, but we ended off the part 1 of the race, which I just put in basically a full unedited lap. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link that in the description. Go check that out, I'd say. But I had a full unedited lap for that, and now we're kind of like halfway through the second lap, so that's where we're at. I believe somewhere along that time we had made the pass for first, but we'll see here when we come in for the next lap and see. But yeah, making our way up, not the rock garden that I was saying, but kind of like the second rock garden, not quite as gnarly as that first one. That first one was super steep and had a lot of people getting caught up in it. That one's a little easier, but it's still hard to, like, if you're trying to go too fast through it, you get thrown up and thrown everywhere. So yeah, we're just getting after it now. And as I said, we're about halfway through the second lap, so we kind of got through most of the crazy stuff. The harder stuff, I would say, was in the first part of the first half of the lap. And then it kind of opens up, it gets a little flowier, I think, for the later part of the lap. But let's see, looking back at my times for the first lap, it's saying I got a 34:04 on the first lap. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know if these lap times are right, honestly, because the second lap it's saying I got a 13-minute and 35-second lap, so I'm not trusting that. But yeah, if you guys didn't see it, like 30 seconds to a minute ago, we passed to 85, which I don't know. I guess those 85s, maybe they stay from the 12 o'clock. Like, that's their mini bike race is at 12 o'clock. And maybe they stay and run it again, which is crazy. Kudos to them if they do that, because that is that's a lot of riding. But dude, I've always had this idea in my head, the KX 112s, right? I don't know when they came out. I guess they had a KX 100 forever, but now they have the 112, which is kind of like the super mini big wheel KX 85 bike. I've always wanted one of those, and just to rip around the trails and honestly, like, maybe do a race on. I don't know why, I just think those bikes are so freaking sick. I don't know if I'll ever get one because they're pretty damn expensive. I don't know how much they are new, but $4,000 to $5,000 is what I'm like seeing used. But I don't know if I'd even fit on one, right? But I just think those bikes are so cool. It'd be fun to hoon around the trails and rip around. And they're probably pretty quick too. I mean, it's close in CCs to a 125, right? So it's got to be pretty freaking quick. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but maybe if I see one on Marketplace for the right deal, I'd have to pick one up. That'd be pretty cool. Definitely want to ride one. So making our way back down the mountain now, kind of constantly switching off on this at Brushy and at this track, just between going up and down the mountain, hitting switchbacks going up and down. Pretty sweet track, but yeah, when you're going down, it's basically just blip the throttle every once in a while for me and kind of mountain bike it down, like standing up and squeezing the seat and tank and sliding the rear wheel in the turns and everything. Pretty awesome. But I guess not this weekend is the next one, but the weekend after that will be the next one. I still don't have my bike. I'm kind of stressing about that. Hopefully it'll be ready. We'll have to figure something out regardless, because I really want to hit it. I'm ready for another race, honestly. But this weekend, this coming weekend, I believe Saturday the 6th of April, they're doing a full gas sprint enduro, I think it is, series. There's a couple big series that are close-ish to me. This one, the NCHSA, the Mid-East Harescrambles, and the full gas sprint enduro, I think, series. That might be a little more like spread out, honestly, but there's one that's super close to me at the Ridge MX, which I've had a couple videos on my channel recently going to the Ridge, and it's less than an hour, less than an hour from me. I really wanted to go, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go. I got a little pre-wedding party thing from my cousin, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out to one of those, unfortunately. But I don't even know, like, is that a race or is it a time-based thing? I think there's like different sections that are timed. I'm not really sure. If you guys have done one of those, let me know what is up with those and if you thought they were fun. I really wish I would be able to hit this one that's this weekend, because I like that track too. So it's like, you know, these Harescrambles kind of hit a quote-unquote motocross track for a little bit, but it just opens up more. It wasn't really much of a motocross track. The Ridge is like a pretty sweet motocross track, you know, nothing too crazy, but I just think that'd be fun, because it's like a MotoGP style, I guess they called it, where it's going to be track and trail. So kind of sad I'm going to be missing that this weekend, but I'm sure there'll be more we can try. But if you guys have hit any of those other series, let me know how you like them. So yeah, as you guys can see now, we're just cooking along pretty good now. You know, as I was saying, the first lap, usually you think it's best, but because you don't have the arm pump as much, but I think my arms pump up super bad on the first lap, and I work through it, numbs it out a little bit, and we're good. And I know the track a little bit. That's also a big thing, especially at a track in the mountains like this, where, you know, one going a little bit too fast or missing a turn or something could be very bad. I would say I was pretty skeptical on the first lap, and I don't fully memorize a track through after one lap or even after doing a race, but I did get this one down pretty good, I felt like. So yeah, I'm just more comfortable on it now, because, you know, first lap, some sharp turn or whatever, that could be bad. I think there was one person that kind of fell off the side of one of these little ledges. They're all right, but yeah, I could see how that could happen, and that would not be fun. So got it a little bit memorized-ish now, and getting close to the end of this second lap. Let's see what place we're in. There we have completed our second lap, going to our third lap now in first place. Kind of chilling. I don't think I have like really anyone on me super close up on me, so but still just feeling good. So I'm keeping a really good pace. I think here, let's see what I do here. Okay, yeah, finally, I believe this is the first time of the race that I took this inside line. So much easier than that going all the way around, and it was honestly, if you're gonna go around, you think it'd be easier. Now it was harder. It was more rutted, weird little spot. So yeah, that was the line to take. But back into the gnarly stuff. Super muddy, one line, deep rutted stuff. But heck, this 252 smoker is eating it up, honestly. So loving it. That's one thing, you know, throw it in the comments. What if you guys could get any bike out there, you know, any bike, what would you guys get for this type of stuff? I guess this is kind of what I've been doing more so than motocross. I like do a little bit of hit an MX track for fun here and there, but I'm never really racing on a motocross track. And when I really try on a motocross track, like after 4, 5, 6 laps, I'm usually pretty beat. I don't know. It's fun hitting jumps and everything. Hitting corners really nice, but I think I enjoy this better. So getting back to the question, what would you guys get if you could get any bike? Price wasn't an option. What would you get? I'd have to think about it myself. I really do like these 2-stroke Yamahas. Even though that's really all I've had. I've never owned a KTM 2-stroke or anything. No, yeah, I mean, I've had a KTM 85 way back in the day when I was a kid, but really the only big bikes I've had is I've had a YZ125, I've had a YZ250F, and then I got this bike in terms of like big bike race bikes. That's what I've had. And then I guess I have my RMZ 450, but that's just, I don't take that thing really off the motocross track. Really, that's just for the motocross track. So that's all I've ridden is the Yamahas, really. But I really do like them. I'd have to think about it. I would really, if the YZ250Xs, I've said this all the time to people, if the YZ250Xs had electric start, I would probably have one in the garage. But, you know, even though they don't, they're still pretty awesome bikes, and it would be a top contender. Like, I see those bikes, I'm like, damn, those look good. So I don't know, for stuff like this, obviously the KTM Husky gas like 250s and 300s, those are all good options. Those would be great bikes. The YZ250X would be awesome. The 250FX and would be sweet. I kind of like the 2-stroke though, because it feels like more like a mountain bike to me. It's just, I can get through hard stuff easier, it seems like. I don't know. I do like the two-stroke, so... Anyways, and then obviously there's like the Hondas have their little race trail version. I think the RX, and so does the Kawasaki with the... Shoot, I don't even know what Kawasaki. I think there's just the X as well, 250X as well. So throw it down in the comments. What would you get? I'd have to think about it, but I've always had my eye on like the YZ250Xs, but shoot, I wouldn't turn down a KTM 250 or 300. And another bike that I've seen recently, I think these are kind of new to the 2024 year, but I could be wrong. So KTM has like their hard, oh shoot, is it like the hard enduro version? I think that's what it's called. And then Husky has their version, which is like the gray bike. It's a TE 300 Pro, I think. It's kind of got like gray and white plastics. Oh my god, those look freaking awesome, but I think they're right around $13,000. Like I could not really get myself to spend that right now on something that I'm just gonna beat the heck out of, because I know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not the type of person to really get something and just sit at it or look at it, or I'll try to keep it nice, but I can't enjoy something just trying to keep it pristine. So I know it would end up getting beat to hell. So maybe when those hit like the used market a little bit in a year or two or something, we'll keep an eye out on those. But oh man, those are nice looking bikes, that's for sure. Alright, well, another clean pass up that scary hill, and I stalled it. So far, I think I had one more stall before that. I don't know, I can't keep count, but stalled it once or twice so far, but no falls. No falls. That's huge. That saves a lot of energy. So I thought when I stalled right there, kind of midway up that hill, that it might get a little ugly trying to get up, but I don't know, we made it up, we gripped up, and it worked. But some people not so much, as you can see on that hill. Like if you get stopped, that's a big no-no on that hill. It's some thick, sloppy red clay mud mixed in with rocks. It's just not a good recipe for traction. But yeah, keeping her ripping. Alright, getting through this third lap, and I think somewhere like right into the first few minutes of this, the last fourth lap, or maybe right around the end of the third lap, the GoPro dies that's on my chin mount of the helmet. And I was wearing the chest mount too with the GoPro Hero 9. I put that on, but it really was kind of a not great view at all. You guys will see at the end. There's some clips. I put in some small, short clips from using the chest mount, but it had some mud on it, and I tried to wipe it off, but it just didn't wipe off as well. And yeah, that chest mount, I used it back in the day. I thought it was like a decent angle, but it didn't really look that great. You guys will see. But this past weekend, when I was just riding the KLX 300, I got like a bar bag for my KLX 300, and I was installing it. And my plan was, so I have like my GoPro, the Hero 12, the new one, on my chin, and then I was just gonna keep the Hero 9 as like an extra GoPro to kind of whip out if we get to a cool spot. I want to like film something separate, you know, have it in my hand and get some clips. And so I put it in the bar bag as I'm installing the bar bag, and you know, moving the handlebars around to like put the straps in the bar bag and everything, and it's not really sitting right, and the bar bag just kind of crunches as I turn the handlebars to like get to the other side. And sure enough, open the bar bag, and the Hero 9 is toasted. The screen is just completely shattered. It does not work at all. I think it still turns on, like the lights up, but I can't see what I'm doing or anything like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. If it's worth sending it out to them, if they even will repair it, maybe I'll do that, or I'll just call it a loss. Luckily it wasn't the new one. And luckily I already had a new GoPro that I've been using more now, so I guess that's the bright side of it. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Like I wasn't even moving, and broke my GoPro in that bar bag. But yeah, we got it positioned right now. It was just too low, and didn't work. Sucks a lot, but it is what it is. So yeah, here's how the chest mount's looking. I guess it's better. Hey, better than nothing. But it's obviously facing a little bit too far down. I think I could have used a different mount and had it facing a little better, more up. But here, yeah, finished the third lap. Now going into the last lap. Didn't really put very few. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's where they're going up. They're taking like a stretcher up with the four-wheeler, and I guess someone wrecked or crashed. They were getting him, so they redirected me. But yeah, just put in a very few clips from this last lap because, you know, obviously lens is pretty dirty and I don't think the view's the best. But like I said, better than nothing. So yeah, now just getting through it again. Last pass through here, and yeah, just say thanks again to my brother for letting me use this bike because mine was down for this race. I think someone's coming to look at it today, so probably by the time this video goes up, this bike will be sold. But I was thinking about buying it, but I already have too many bikes. I don't need something else to do maintenance on and worry about. So I'm just gonna get mine back right and get that thing to And we're coming through the last lap, getting in the no passing zone, about to finish up here. Ended up getting first place in my class and second overall out of the whole field for the 3 p.m. race. So this has got to be one of my best races I've had on one of these Harescrambles. I was super surprised, honestly, to see like second place overall. That's, you know, out of like, if not 200 riders, close to it. So that was awesome. Super fun race here. The track was sweet, and yeah, that was an awesome time. No falls, really. Maybe stalled it out once or twice, but overall no falls, which is huge. And I actually got back and realized I had the rear tire was flat, so got that all fixed up, you know, recently. But yeah, I guess we finished. I don't know how long I had a flat tire, no clue, but I can't even really say that I noticed it, honestly, on this bike. I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I noticed it until I saw it when I loaded the bike up. So that was crazy too. But yeah, super fun race. Thank you guys for watching. We got another race coming, not this week, but the next one, the next weekend. So look forward to that. And subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.